Hi guys, it's Dana from the Tao of Dana, and today we are going to talk about creative self-expression and love for creativity and why it matters and how to do a little bit more of it, and just some ideas that I've picked up from years of having the great honor and pleasure of living around and learning from and observing and being the fly on the wall around many very famous artists and creatives. And I've been so blessed to have such a bird's eye view of all of this stuff. And for a long time, when I had no idea what I was doing with my own creative life, it was a little bit of a strange feeling, like I was sort of a voyeur in someone else's universe. But really what I was doing is learning. And all of the lessons that I've learned have turned out to be the greatest things possible to expand my own life and to be able to do the things that I do now and to help people and to do Feng Shui and design and all of that stuff. But beyond that, it's been something that's been enormous for me, and being able to make changes for myself and help give ideas to people that I've seen work to expand life, even if you're not a traditional artist. Because we're all artists, we are all creative, we're all making things every single day. And really, if you feel love for every single day, then you are living in a state of art, because art and love are really sort of the same things. Art is one of the highest bands of self-expression there is, and love is one of the highest bands of self-expression there is in terms of the energetic frequencies that pour forth from us. We actually all have frequencies, and this is not just a new age philosophy. This is studied, this is measured. Your heart itself, like your actual heart, has a magnetic field, and it shoots out energy, and it magnetizes energy 500 times, 5,000 times more than your brain. That's how powerful this feeling sense is. So when you're looking for really big, wild, creative breakthroughs, become more radically self-expressed in your life, in your art, in your life, in everything that you do. Don't hold yourself back so much. I know it's weird because you might fail, but here's the second thing I learned from being around super artists that I admire so much, is that no one really cares that much about failure. No one cares that much about failure because nothing's really deemed a failure, because it's all just an artistic process. And sometimes these failures are what people seek almost. I've never really sought a failure, but I've definitely sought to just get to that thing, get to that next idea, push the envelope, what's gonna come next. And sometimes making a move, switching jobs, getting involved in new relationships, new groups, trying new things. All of these things are part of a big process. And so most of the people that I've observed who have made these big creative leaps and taken these big risks, even if they don't have commercial success, even if they're not deemed the best work that they've ever done, they kind of don't care that much, because to them it's all a part of the big process. And it keeps moving life forward. You've got to keep pushing things further out, expanding the horizons. So if you've been feeling stuck in your life, more creativity, more self-expression, less thought about what could happen or where's this gonna go, can really make a big difference in changing your energy and changing everything around you in the process, including all the things that you create every single day. Now that brings me to the next point. What do you want to make? What do you want to do? Sometimes I have my dog. If you see me petting something, my dog is sitting right beside me, and I don't think you can fully see him. If you're looking to expand something that you're doing, do something bigger, do something better, and you don't know quite how to do it or quite what to do next, try not to think too much about it and try to feel about it. What you feel in here is what's going to make the difference. It's really great to sit down and intellectually think about the things, the steps, the planning of how to make things happen. But when it comes to that creative energy that moves things forward, it's not a thought, it's a feeling. And when it's really a feeling, when it's really visceral, when it's really coming from within, that's when it's going to make this big, huge seismic change. That's when it's going to be easy and not difficult. That's when it's going to be lasting and not an idea here and an idea here, and then what about this and what about this, and frustration and confusion. No, when you really feel it, you can learn to follow how you feel more and more. A few things that can help you to do that are to relax more, try some type of meditation, go for long walks, try some yoga, get into your body, get into all of your physical sensations, and really feel good about you as a being grounded on this planet. When you're grounded in the earth, it's a lot easier to start feeling things out. So it's worth doing whatever type of introspection and opening up and thinking less to get to that place where what you are moved by becomes clear, what your mission is, what your drive is, what that real visceral why is that's going to move things forward, that you feel, not that you just think. We can all think of a whole lot of things, but it doesn't make a difference if you're not really being led by this super powerful heart love energy. It's not going to be as awesome, which leads me to my final point of this video and reason I wanted to share it, and that is make sure you're aiming big enough for you. If you're not aiming big enough, it's hard to get excited about what you're doing. And creativity is exciting. Every single day is a creative action. If you want to go meta on this, every single person, every single moment of every single day is living in this creative action of creating life, creating reality. That is what reality is. It's a moment by moment creation, and we're all in it together, creating together as we interact and connect with one another and make things bigger and bigger. So if you are not really aiming high enough for you, not aiming high enough, comparing yourself to people or to some standard or what you should be or how far you should be, but aiming high enough for you that it feels almost really scary, but also so exciting, and oh my gosh, you can't wait to go and do this. If you don't have a vision that big, if you don't have your sights set that high, it's worth going back to what I said earlier, just getting into that feeling place where what you want is such a really big deal, viscerally, that it moves you so much, and it might even be really out of the ordinary, something that you realize you want to create or the energy you want to bring into your life, and let that move you to aim higher. When you aim higher, you will always feel more motivated. You'll always feel more love for what you're doing. You'll always feel more excited. And no matter how far you get each day, or how much you create, or how much you accomplish, or how much acknowledgement you get, you know that the bar is always high enough that it's pushing you in a fun way, pushing you, not pushing you like forcing you, but it's like catapulting you higher. It's a catalyst to have a really high bar that feels really exciting. So dream super big and love everything that you're doing as much as possible. One dog just jumped on the couch. Hi, Bob. And, they love the camera. Say hello, sweetheart. Hello. No, he won't look at you today. Aim super high. Be radically self-expressed. Allow yourself to feel more. Allow yourself to be led by what you feel you really want to do, what really opens your heart and moves you forward. This is the stuff that makes everything else come together. I know I do Feng Shui. Feng Shui is moving around energy and supposedly moving around furniture, but what it really is opening up energy so that you can reach your highest potential, so that you can reach those high places that you dream about reaching, and most importantly, that you can have more love in your life. Because with that love for everything, love in every way, love on every level, with all that love in your life, it changes not just your life, but everyone's life around you. It changes everything, and that is amazing. Right now, if you're watching this when I just filmed it, below you'll find a link to over an hour of clearing away blocks to creativity and blocks to love. in your space. The Love Camp is coming soon, and the free video series is below, and I can't wait for you to see it. It makes me so excited. Questions, comments, please leave them below, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.